Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, your deity of heresy, sincerity, and lies. And welcome to Back to Deltarune. Though we're going to be taking a deviated path. Last time we managed to finish up Prophecy and confirm that the next chapter will be out next year. So, what we're after today is to take a step back from and head back to chapter 2. Chapter 2. And we'll be heading back to Cyber City, the first alleyway. This is where, if you'll remember, Ralsei and Susie go off on their own, leaving Chris alone. This is where Susie learns healing magic, and they just kind of separate from us for a while. And this is also where we get access to Noelle. Noelle, who is armed with a snow ring, a ring with the emblem of the snowflake, the silver watch, and a royal pin. She has 3 attacks. Compared to our own 12 attacks, she has 3. 6 defense the same, but the bigger thing here is of note of our magic is 0, but she has 12 magic. And when it comes to magic, she has Heal Prayer, Sleep Mist, and Ice Shock. Minus 12, by the way, love that. Minus 12 boldness. 47 coldness. And there are 2 hidden stats on Chris that we don't know. Alright. So, alright. We know the solution to this puzzle. Mouse! Mouse! But we get it in 1. Well, hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah. Alright, and we go to our first fight. Huh? What's going on? What are we doing? We attack Vero-Kun. And lost them. Noelle became stronger. Huh. No, Chris didn't get stronger. Noelle did. So, we're not explaining. Chris isn't explaining the mechanics of acting. Yep. Where there's a wee, there's a woo. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Okay. Cute. Okay. Oop. So. Yep. But Noelle, not yet. Yep. You'll need 2 apples to stop me. Okay. 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 So we will... And Noelle now has enough for... Yeah, go for Ice Shock. Frozen Solid. Alright. Oop. And then Chris, we'll just have you use... Yeah, Club Sandwich. And go ahead and Ice Shock the other one. Nice. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, keep going. We won. 228, and Noelle becomes stronger. We are the Addisons. All we do is advertise. This is an advertisement too. Advertisements now only $9.99. But yeah, we now have Chris instructing Noelle to get stronger. We are we do advertise. This is an advertisement too. Yep. Connection. Achieve all up. Wow, I've gotten all the. Okay, so that was the last thing for Deltarune Chapter 2. I just got another platinum. Alright. Oop. There we go. Alright. Okay. Okay, we should be able to make it. Alright. Came across the street without getting my ass kicked. Love this city. Alright. Since everyone else got... Oh. Alright, so Chris. And that gives us enough for Noelle to keep using Ice Shock. Alright. Yeah. So note, that's very specific that... Chris gives enough... Wow. So that we can just keep using Ice Shock. So Noelle keeps freezing. Showed that virus, wee-woo. Yep. Yeah. Well. Alright. Have some free bullets. Yeah. Seems like Icy Propel. Yep. And Noelle just... You won. Got some money, and Noelle came even stronger. Alright. I think that's the way we're supposed to go. Oh, two young beings on a school night? Could I interest you in some brand new dating shoes? Huh? No, you've got it totally wrong. Chris and I are just, friends. Chris has been my neighbor for forever. We've been through so much, sometimes it feels like we know each other better than anyone. Yet somehow it's hard to say we're exactly friends. Now, in the original playthrough, we just said we're friends. But... to Chris, perhaps, we're something else? What does that mean? There's no good interpretation, that's for sure. You two don't look together. Can I interest you in some brand new divorcing shoes? Alright, so, no. How about up here? Hey, got any way to deal with crushing existential dread? Asking for a friend. A friend that looks and sounds exactly like me. They're talking about me. But yeah, and it's worth noting that the reason that character is there to talk about the existential dread. Yep. And now, oh, looks like you need to hold it down. Okay, Chris, you keep standing on this one. Chris, stay on the switch. Stay. Gosh, do you need a dog treat or something? Yes. Why did that sound so genuine? Ah! Chris, come on, you know that isn't very nice. I was almost roast deer there for a second. Alright, now it's your turn. How'd you like that? You should have seen the look on your face. Hey, why do they look so hurt? Gosh. The interesting part is, because we were just playing around, Chris, on the other hand, is realizing that we're damaging the trust he has of Noelle. That's why. Because you have to remember, now that we've completed the chapter, we can talk about the thought. All 4 chapters, we can talk about the fact that the game is very blatantly, the heart and Chris are not in sync in the slightest. Chris is a vessel, but Chris is not without his own mind. Okay. And yeah, this is just the scene with Queen again. Yeah. Queen just talking about how she wants to... Yeah. How much she... Yep. Alright. Wants to play games. Basically, Queen is lonely and looking for others, and Birdley interrupting with his egomaniac ego piece, and Queen just trying to avoid dealing with him. Alright. And of course Noelle can't seize with the box on. Yep, and off we go. Alright. Alright. We're on the right path. Nah, I'm good. And of course, they play Christmas music for her. Alright. Alright. Welcome to Cyber Shoes 2. Free samples, would you like one? Sure. You got a small shoe with a toothpick through it. Alright. This is the hottest tea shop. Hot, hot, hot. 50% off. For $100, you can choose your own flavor. Sure. Okay, choose your own flavor. Noelle? Okay, here you go. Noelle tea. Alright. Well, we know what to do at this point. Noelle, go ahead. I've got a love letter for you. And it's a love letter. Yeah. Okay. So, defend and keep ice shocking. Don't let this bug you. Yeah. Horrible puns. Yep. Alright. Happy New Year, 1997. Which is actually a call out to Spampton, I believe. I shock. Noelle becomes stronger. Open the treasure chest. Inside was the bounce blade. Alright. Which I believe gives more attack and defense, so for now it's probably one of the best items we can have. Okay, nah. Alright. Yep, and keep ice shocking them. Freeze them solid. Whoop. Yep. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Alright. Alright. Well, not too bad. Oop. Okay. And go ahead and... Alright. Alright. And Ice Shock. Nice. Noelle became stronger. Every time we do this, she gets a little stronger. Clothing store sale! Sale! We're selling this for 75% off. Only $300 dollars. Nah, we're good. Nah, we're good. Cat signs. Alright. Don't think there's anything else. Alright. Well, we'll keep freezing every enemy we come across. Alright. We can get up here. Oh, right, I forgot that's the way this has to go. My bad, forgot it's this one. Okay, so hit. Hit. Then you have a limited time to cross. Beautiful. Alright. Annoying mouse. Looks like another electric wall. Huh? This wall has a switch inside of it. Maybe we could try putting something inside? What do you think, Chris? Annoying mouse room 2. Now, let's see. I wish they wouldn't jump out at me like that. How many more times am I gonna get hit by mice? Okay. Okay. So we need them to go here, here, and then that should be it. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. There we go. Chris, you did it! We should be able to... Huh? The force field's still up. Did we miss something? Hello? Chris, I can't believe you made those mice! Huh? I guess landing on the switch turned off the force field? Let's go, Chris. Alright. Well... Oh, hey, cheese! Chris, you aren't going to touch that cheese, are you? I am going to touch the cheese. You rub the cheese down like a beloved pet. Suddenly... Well, mouse blocked the way. Mouse fucked around. Mouse found out. I never want to see cheese again. Chris! Mouse blocked the way. Mouse found out. Left, right, left, right. Big mice. Mice. Okay. Mousley is keenly aware of the fear it invokes. Well, not for long. Noelle becomes stronger. And he opened the treasure chest. Inside was a CD bagel, which we sent to storage because we have enough. It's a dead end? Alright. The switch didn't seem to work. Chris, the platform's falling! Help! Alright. 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 This one's falling too! Chris, whatever you just did, keep doing it! Alright. Okay. Forgot it's, Yep. Okay, I forgot. Okay, it was this one? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so it'd be there. And this one... Nah. Yep. I love mouse. How'd you solve that? Yeah. Yeah. And Birdley's insecurities. Gosh. You know, I don't think I'm afraid of mice anymore. Actually, I think they might be kinda cute. Anyway, let's keep going. Noelle is now immune to mice. Alright. So... I was always curious, I never did go back. They box off the areas. For the mice. Okay. I was just curious, I wasn't sure. Okay, so they box them off so you can't access it and redo the puzzles. Okay. Yeah, okay. Dug through the trash, 20 bucks. Trash, found 80 bucks. If only life was that easy, huh? Alright. Fuck around, find out. Noelle's tired of being pushed around. Well, that's kind of your whole existence, Mouse. And a nice shuck. Yep. Noelle becomes even stronger. It's frozen solid. Dug through the trash and found the CD bagel. Yep. Alright. Uh-oh. And we fucked up. Alright. Yeah, no, we've definitely fucked up. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Doubt it has the same effect. But we'll see. Yeah, we're definitely fucked up the route we're supposed to do, so we're gonna have to go back. Okay. But now I'm just seeing if it... Ooh. Alright. No LT. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Noelle's back up. Heal prayer yourself. I have a loving team by me, and you'll never beat us fighting alone. Right. of course, we can just sleep. Sleep mist, and they go away. Okay. Yep. Alright. And Ice Shock. Summon more guys? I don't need to do that. Okay. Okay, I'm just genuinely curious at this point about one thing. A Smart Scouter out of frustration. If we Ice Shock to finish him, does it... Why are you hitting me? It's part of my calculations. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So I'm just genuinely curious. Yeah, because he doesn't get frozen solid. Okay, yeah, we... Alright. He hit me in the face with a tornado. Okay, so yeah, we fucked up. Return the title. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That means I've missed some enemies. First, that usually means we've missed some enemies. So let's see. Alright. So let's head back. Yeah. Getting the timing right is a little tricky. Okay. Alright. So what enemies did I miss? Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Been there, been there. Okay. Yep. Okay. And... Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the pop-ups don't do anything, they're just annoying. Alright. Still cute. Trashy, Newbert. Okay. Yes? Why did you bring me here? No one's home. No one's around at all. It's so creepy. At the same time, it's kind of nostalgic. Alright. So missed that enemy. Newell, huh? Not a bad name, says Newbert. You can hold a lot more. Alright. Yeah, Okay. So that enemy... So they're frozen. And gone. Alright. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So there's that. They're cleaning up. Yeah, is it because I didn't freeze the one enemy, I just beat them down? But it's still Noel got stronger. Alright. Alright. Susie! Okay. So we saw them. Okay, that works. Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course. Start it over. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Should be able to get through. Nah, yellow's just off. Nope. Okay. There we go. There we go. Make sure we have hit every enemy. Alright, yeah, we hit up everything there. Queen's entire spiel. I don't really do shoes. At least not unless they're custom made. You'll never get stronger without a daily dose of shoes. Alright. But if you don't choose a flavor, who will? Ah. Alright. Ice Shock. Okay. Yep. Use a document text as a tissue. However the hell that works. Alright. Okay. Okay. And defend. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright. Bounce Blade. Okay. Yep. Just trying to make sure we hit every enemy. Because the big thing here is to note that Noelle is basically being taught to follow orders. And... Yep. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. And Ice Shock. Because she could spare them, but the whole point is we're teaching her not to get stronger. into that strength means dominating others. Alright. Alright. Clothing store sale. Sell! We're selling this for 75% off. Only No. Okay. So yeah, no. Not what we're after. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay. So. Alright. So we need to go there, there, and go. Then over here. Yep. Okay. This is such strict timing. Alright. Yeah, nah. Okay. Go. Go. Ideally, you just don't have to dodge too much here. And down here to the right. Oh, it's to the left. That's what I'm forgetting. Okay. Just trying to make sure we get everything. Okay. It's on the left side. I don't know why I kept thinking it was on the right. Okay. Alright. Alright. There we go. And dog warning. You don't have Chris because... Nope. Alright. Him in the little toy car. It's a dumpster. Seems like there's a pillow inside. And... You found the moss. Your title was upgraded to Moss Finder. Why do they look so pleased? Room between. There is a room between. A room between here and there. Alright. So no, it wasn't there. So I definitely have screwed something up. So we may have to start Chapter 2 fresh and just go from there. Yeah. I remember looking up what you needed to do, but... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, no, we definitely fucked something up. So... There we go. They love... I love that they make little hearts on Chris. There we go. Then... Yep. And then... There we go. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So I'm obviously screwing something up. What am I screwing up? I'm just gonna look it up because it is one of those. Okay, requirements. That's what we're looking for. All 19 enemy encounters be frozen with no else ice shock spell. Enemies can be damaged with weapon attacks. Must deal the final blow, defeating an enemy with a weapon. Okay. When interacting with the Addison, who offers the freeze ring answers. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, I fucked up already. So, because we killed the one enemy. Yeah. Because we killed the one enemy, we'll have to start over. So... Okay, so we'll erase Chapter 1 files. Start Chapter 2 from Chapter 1's file. Yeah. So we'll just speed run back to it. Yep. Okay, I fucked up. Alright. Luckily, it doesn't take much to get back to where we were. Because we're at the relative start of the whole area. Alright. Well, this is the problem with the live stream format is I can't just cut to it, so... Yep. Alright. Okay. Okay. Then she wants to go up. And taken with what we know now... Alright. Hang out alone in the closet. You know, just chilling out alone in the closet. Alright. She had chalk the whole time and didn't give it to Elphys? What the hell, Chris? Yeah. Here, you hold on to this. You got the chalk. Alright. So, yeah. Alright. Coming back to see the town. And then we remake it. Yeah, so we have to leave, come back. As Chris. Alright. And this is our introduction to the idea of recruiting things, which we are officially going to be ignoring. Alright. Alright. So, we go to the castle. Alright. There we go. Down in the prison. And hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, and he has a water bottle. Okay. And King of Spades there was just trying to protect to the best of ability. And this is our room. Susie's room. Alright. Yep. Lancer's room. Okay. And with that, we can get out of here. Alright. Okay. And Lancer, the revelation of Lancer. Alright. So the first introduction of the concept that Lancer and rules are in fact just items that sit in our pocket. Because if you check cards, the Jack of Spades and the rules card. Alright. So then we have to go to the library, drove into one of those toy cars into the middle of the street and started doing donuts. In the chaos, all the cars in town got jammed up. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but we're nice and I gotta get out of here. Yep. Alright. And we discover it. Yep. Here we go. Okay. And for the third time, we transform, and we're back. Let's go. Yep. Yep. Sweet. And of course, well, on the upside, and Noelle, we see her get captured, meet Queen, alright. Alright. And our introduction to her controlling people. So, since we know we're not going to be playing nice, nice. Yep. Nice. Yep. Alright. We'll just start beating down enemies. Alright. Gotta get my timing better. Alright. There we go. You became stronger. Alright. Yep. And everyone in position, pose, and go. Sweet. And to the... Alright. So, we'll save over, yeah. And we'll do it again. Let's get stronger. Alright. Nice. Okay. Okay, so still need more, so go for that. Yeah, messed up. Okay. Nice. Okay, Chris. Rude Buster. Nice. He became stronger. Alright. Which should be a focus for us now, is to get as strong as possible. Alright. Glow Wrist. Yeah, any possible weapon upgrades are now going to be valuable because we're actually going to be attacking. Nice. Alright. Play to the rhythm. Simple enough. Alright. Manual, which we don't need. Lighteners, I haven't seen any of you recently. If you didn't know, an evil ruler is taking over this world. I don't really like politics, so I have no opinion on this. If you try to talk to me about politics, we will have no choice but to cross swords. So, the neutral, the ambivalent party. Hey, kitty. Yeah. Meow, meow, meow. Alright. Nice. Balls of yarn! And there we go. You became stronger. I don't know what that does specifically, though. Okay. Apple. A, P, P. Alright, and it gets us to Newbert. Looks like you got past Newbert's force field. Newbert doesn't know how that force field got there, but it's Newbert's force field. As a prize, go have Newbert's treasure. Newbert doesn't know what's inside, but Newbert will give it to you. Okay. Treasure chest. Inside was fiber scarf. Alright. And gives Ralsei more attack power. Like I said, every bit'll help. Alright. By the way. Yep, okay. Good there. And Noelle. Okay. And yeah. The video game. The tutorial for the final boss. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Yep. Yep. Hero HP. I forgot it was just called that. Yep. 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 The funny part is, there's almost no reason to use the left or right, actually. You can just duck 90%. Alright. Bosom? No. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do there. Power of video game violence. Okay. So yeah, we need to get to the city, but that's blocked off currently. And that's the way back. Alright, so before we go there... He's looking for the blue check marks, right? Which was more of a joke, because that's when... This is back when Twitter first started doing that. Stupid. Yep. Yep. Alright. Alright. There we go. I wonder what you became stronger actually translates to. Like what it's like as stats. It seems to be stupid. Alright. And inside was a glow wrist and the blue check mark. Alright. Oh. Seems to be stuck. Alright. Appears to be some kind of force field. Alright. Nice. Oop. Okay, we got this. Alright. Ooh. Okay, the single one actually is fast. Alright. There we go. Yep. Alright. Alright. Nope. I just love... Okay, G-R... E-E-2... Agree to all. Yep. Yep. And that removes the force field that lets us go this way. And this is where we can do this. And there's 3 of these. I believe the correct one is the middle, so we'll just go. Okay. So off we go. Giasfele. I think we can go Breher. And that's one of the check marks. Yep. Alright. I think it's the right try is the right one. Okay. So yeah, then this one leads you. Yep. Oh, need all 16. Okay. Try again. Ah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright. So we got all the check marks. And then the actual one that lets us advance. Alright. And the boss fight with the idiots. Alright. Yep. Nice. Toby does amazing work with music. Alright. Wonder if we just beat him down. Alright. Alright. I'm at my acoustic limit. Okay. Well, try it again. Alright. Alright. KK. Alright. Capping? Just cause it's funny to me. So if you just beat the ever-living piss out of him. Scuff my hat. Alright. Yep. Alright. Isn't this mixed sway? Okay. So KK. Yeah, so no matter what though. Alright. Okay. Dance X. Everyone dance with cake. Okay. So no, you do have to have everyone learn to dance. Okay. I was just curious. I never actually bothered to try him. Okay. Rude damage just cuz. Heal prayer. Yeah, sure. Alright. He snapped out of the dance. Alright. Alright. Okay, we have to learn it. That's just really funny because this is a scripted. Alright. Yeah, I'd never actually tried to just beat the hell out of these guys. So they do just have infinite HP, technically. Effectively infinite. Okay. Yep, and now they've learned it, so we dance with them, Susie dances, and Moralse dances. And there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. And we get to come back. And this brings us back. And we get to see more fireworks. Okay. Way in. Was he here? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, we've been getting stronger. And just beat the hell out of him. Yep. Nothing too bad here. Alright. Vero is sweating suspiciously. Alright. Alright. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Yep. And we're done. And of course, the intermediate guy with no opinion on politics. Alright. And then he's gone. And then there's, yep. He got plugged. Ambivalence towards fascism will only lead towards your own inevitable downfall. Which becomes more and more relevant as things go. Okay. Sweet. Glow wrist. Okay. And the item we need. Yep. Because that'll be what lets us out of here. And into the city itself. Yep, I'm hitting Okay, just do the D-pad. Yep. Alright. 62. Alright. The carts. Alright. And, yep. The way to Birdley. And Noel's cart, and then Birdley. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Sure. We'll join her. Okay, Birdley, we're just gonna kick your ass. Yep. He hit me in the face with a tornado. Alright. There we go. There we go. Yep. Thank you. We'll be rude bustering here in a moment. So, Birdley, Rude Buster, and yeah. Nice. Alright. Nice. And he's down to 51, so... Rude Buster again. Yep. Okay. Alright. What, my car is braking? Okay. Nope. Okay. Queen for healing, she says, "You're doing great, honey." Okay, so... we'll just do a revive mint on Ralsei. Nah, not even a revive mint. Keep that. And we got a do we have a club sandwich? Yeah. And Susie can Rude Buster. The Zephyr of Punishment. Yep. Alright. There we go. Okay. So bumping him or just doing that doesn't matter. And off we go. And all this to get back to where we were because I didn't freeze one enemy. Alright. And yep. Alright, Susie gets healed. Alright. Alright. And... yep. And here we go. And then this is where the team breaks up. Go with Ralsei? Nah. Sweet. Alright. And off we go. Welcome to the city. There we go. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. $20. Yep. 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 Alright. There we go. Do. No damage. No damage possible. And we get stronger. Okay. Then we get Noelle. And Queen. Noelle looking directly into Queen's nether regions, but luckily Queen is in laptop, so it doesn't matter. There might be a USB port. That's about it. Alright. So now we have Noelle. And the first thing we need to do... So we defend. Noelle, use Ice Shock. Yep. Alright. Okay. So now we're on the correct path, because you heard that noise. Okay. Okay. And we have to go back on ourselves, because there is the one pop-up. Yeah. And yeah, we teach her just to keep using... There we go. Yeah, so I screwed up initially. Oh well. Ice Shock. Alright, Noelle became stronger. Alright. Yep, and that's it. Oh, we probably do need to go... Chris, are you sure this isn't the wrong way? Yep, nope, it wasn't. Yeah, the first thing you need to do is go away from... Yeah, where you started. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yeah, no, here we go. Because we were missing enemies. Alright. So just watch where your heart is. Okay. Nope. And Ice Shock. There we go. Noelle becomes stronger. Door is locked. Okay. Okay, now we're on the right path. Okay, yeah, because the enemies are sticking around. And Noelle doesn't know any... One of the big things, I think, the nuance to it is Noelle can't know that of the peaceful solution. I truly believe that's one of the prerequisites, or the story prerequisites, effectively, is Noelle can't realize that there was ever a real peaceful option. You never give her the command to do it. She's only ever instructed on how to be aggressive. Because there's the literal implications, and then there's the story implications of what you're doing. And Noelle's getting stronger. You'll note that there's... What Noelle fears is the roads. And note here, the roads are clear. The only thing she needs to worry about are the enemies. And Noelle becomes stronger. Yep. The city is far less peaceful, Yep. I went to the store and they needed a signature to use a credit card. But when I tried to encrypt my signature by drawing random squiggles, they didn't like that. Okay. Alright. Okay, so yeah. Okay, annoying mouse room. Alright. Alright. Eggnog with mayo. Okay. One more? Yeah, I think we're done having fun. She won't jump anymore. Yeah, now she's just... Okay. It's no more fun. She's losing... She no longer reacts, really. Okay. There you go. Looks like that took care of it. Alright. And these guys... Same thing as ever. Now, it's worth noting that because these ambulances are meant to be healing, meant to be healers and protectors, that's probably why they're out here. Alright. Nice. Ice shock. We're getting there. Yeah. And ice shock. Alright. And the Edisons aren't here now. Because... And notice we're all saying... Yep, okay. We're all saying Susie aren't there because there aren't people trying to help, aren't shopkeepers, so yeah. That's one of the signs you can tell you're on the right way to do this. Alright. Alright. Noelle's getting stronger every day. Roads are closed off. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yep. Because the real trick to this route is making sure you have... Yep. Is making sure that Noelle is the one doing the attacking. Alright. Alright. And it's only with Ice Shock. Alright. Frozen Solid. Here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Brand new dating shoes. No, we're something else. We're not friends. What does that mean? There's no good interpretation, that's for sure. Ah, you two don't look together? Can I interest you in some brand new divorcing shoes? Okay. If you're something else, maybe dating shoes isn't right. Maybe I can introduce in a freeze ring? Huh? A ring? I'm sorry, don't think we need something like that. Oh, come on, Angel. You can't get stronger without good equipment. Stronger? Right. I guess that's how it works here. Chris buying me a ring? Yeah, right. Get it. Huh? Chris, you'd buy that for me? Sure, I guess. We could ask about it. How much does it cost? Just a small fee of $3,747. Huh? Sorry, we don't have that much money. Still, it was nice of Chris to offer. Get it. Huh? Me? You were asking me to get it? Chris, come on, you know we can't afford that. Get it. What? Chris, I just told you, we don't have enough money. What are you asking me to do? You aren't asking me to just get it. Chris, no, not me. I could never. Get it. You got the freeze ring. What just happened? Did I actually just... No, they must have given it to us, the ring. Besides, it's good to get stronger, isn't it? Thanks, Chris. So, she now has the freeze ring. Increases her attack and magic. No ability. A ring with a snow globe on it. Is that someone inside? Go ahead and give her Iron Shackle. And if Chris equips the silver watch... let's see. Yeah. We'll hang on to the silver watch for now. Alright. No one's here. And they're still frozen. Alright. Down here. When you step off the switch, the lightning comes back. How about I hold it down and you go across? Why are they staring into my eyes like that? Nice teamwork. No, Noelle volunteers, rather than trusting us, Noelle volunteers to hold the button first. She doesn't trust us to hold the button like she does in the previous route. See, Noelle? Nothing bad is going to happen. Getting that ring was good, wasn't it? So stop thinking about it. Stop thinking of stepping off the switch and electrocuting us. Letting Chris get... Noelle, no, don't think that. It's horrible. No, that's natural. Chris, what are you talking about? I, I must have said that out loud. No. We're able, as the heart, we're able to read their thoughts. We know this, but it's something unnatural for the characters in the story. You'll notice the boxes are gone, and the enemies start running from us. Ice Shock. Yep, and her ice attacks definitely do more damage. She's basically able to one-shot most things now. As long as we're feeding her TP, no enemy can really stand against us. Noelle is getting quite strong. And there, you saw around her as her victory pose, is the picture of what it looks like is, to me, is actually the castle town of Ralses. Yep, you and Noelle were filled with power. It's a box. It's a box. It's a box filled with bagels. Take one. Let's see. Let's work on our storage real quick. Glow shard, go ahead and just throw that in the storage. Spin cake, revivement. Honestly, we'll keep the revivements for later. Choco diamonds. Light candy, tension bit we'll keep. And revivements we'll keep, because those are useful later on. Where I suck. Alright. For the rest, we'll just take a... Yep. CD bagels. Alright, one more. Are any... Okay, we got them all. Okay, let's go. And here... But yeah. Frozen on one shot. Yep. Alright. Yep. Noelle becomes stronger and stronger. That's the way this world works. Getting strong is what matters. Yep. Alright. Alright. Bounce Blade. Which is useful for us because it is defense up as well. As attack for the moment. Notice the music is far more subdued this time around. Yep, already got them. Making sure we aren't missing anyone. All the Addisons are all hiding. And the roads are more open. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this is one of the... And we're told that in Chapter 1, our decisions don't matter. That isn't true necessarily of every other chapter. And that's where I'm curious to experiment a bit moving forward with the aggressive route. Alright. So they're done. Yeah, note that the frozen solid, indicating that Noelle did this. Yeah. Probably without realizing it. Oh. Looking for irresistible deals that'll blow your mind? Well, shut your mouth because you are a weakling. Try a little Friday night workout. Then I'll show you my 5 left. So there's your indication. Note that Chris isn't interested in moss anymore either. Okay, so 5 more enemies. 5 more fights and we'll be done. So, that's your counter to know if you've gotten everything. Yep. And much like the infamous genocide route of Undertale, it's a case of, it's a lot of work to do all the genocide. Alright. Alright. And Ice Shock. Nice. 4. Look, Chris, another puzzle. How should we solve it this time? Proceed. How? There's nowhere to go. Chris, the path is blocked, isn't it? Proceed. Chris, what are you doing? Chris, is everything okay? Proceed. Chris, there's lightning in the way. If we move any further, I'll be. Chris, you didn't really hear what I said earlier, did you? You wouldn't let me. Proceed. Chris? Proceed. There! Looks like I did it? I just listened to Chris's command. And somehow, before I knew it, the puzzle was finished. What was I thinking? Chris wasn't trying to hurt me. They were just making me stronger. Another tick. The cheese is gone. Noelle's not afraid of the mice anymore. She didn't overcome the fear. She just found that she wanted to found a way around by being more dangerous than the things that she was scared of. Yep. Alright. So that should be 3 more. Alright. Yep. Okay. Almost there. Alright. Nice. Alright. You won. Open the treasure chest. Inside was the CD bagel. Alright. Alright. What did I miss? Because I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I'll go ahead and do the puzzle. Isn't it a good thing? I'm solving things by myself, taking new things for myself, defeating enemies by myself. And every time I do it, I'm getting stronger. What did I do when I got the ring? When I solved that puzzle? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I can't remember. It doesn't matter if the battles are blurring together. If Chris tells me to do it, I can do things I could never do before. Isn't that a good thing? I'm getting stronger. As long as I just do what they say. As long as I... I'll finish, Chris. Should we find some more enemies? Was that it? Or are we just trying to make sure we don't miss anything? Was that the last ding? Just want to make sure. Alright. Looking for a rear. Alright. 2 left. Okay. Alright. Do I need to go back on myself, or am I... Alright. Just trying to make sure we got everything. Yep. Alright. Two left. Where would they be? Alright. So through this puzzle. Okay. Okay. Dug through the trash and found 20 bucks. And 80 bucks. God, that is terrifying. Yep, and those will be the last 2. There's one over there and one here. Alright. 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 And sure enough. Alright. Ice shock. Okay, nothing we can do. Okay, and good night. It's frozen solid. Those are the last 2. So, then we have to go back. I just needed to make sure we weren't missing too much more. Alright. And now we get into what'll be very, very different of an experience. Alright. Angel, Angel, are you looking for the Ring of Thorns? Yeah. That'll be 1997 Cromer. Sure. Here's your ring. Careful, it might sting. Yeah. You got the Thorn Ring. Don't worry, for our no money back guarantee, this is one purchase you will regret for the rest of your life. The Thorn Ring. Even stronger. Wearer takes damage from pain. Reduces the TP cost of ice spells. So it makes her even stronger. But Noelle takes damage. But it made her even stronger. Note, Chris hasn't really gotten that much stronger. But yeah. Now I wonder if there will be... And this is again the first time that Chris is away from Susie and Ralse and is able to act on their own. Or at least the heart is. And we're turning an old friend of his into Chris's into Noelle, there you are. Just in time. We can both go back to Queen and Noelle? Chris, it looks like another enemy. Should I freeze them? Noelle? Noelle, it's me. Don't you recognize me? Huh? Birdley. Noelle, are you okay? What are you doing with Chris? This music. We're just getting stronger. Getting stronger how? Chris, what are you doing? Proceed. What? Proceed where? Noelle, what are they talking about? That's it, Chris. I don't know what you're doing, but if you're hurting my friend Noelle, then I have no choice but to stop you by force. Chris, ready yourself. Wait, Birdley, stop! Run away! Birdley blocks the way. No, Noelle is... ice shock? Wake? You told Noelle to concentrate. Concentrate on what? Her magic increased. Yeah, the more time you spend in the... Yeah, the more time you spend in the menu here, notice Noelle is losing HP anytime it's in the menu. Wake. Yep. Yep. Alright. Go ahead and defend. Defend. Yep. Yeah. Well, for one thing, we'll use the spin cake. Then... tell her to use... Yeah, don't have enough yet, so defend. Okay. Yeah. Notice she's losing HP very quickly. Snowgrave. Snowgrave? I don't know that spell. Snowgrave. I'm telling you, I don't know that's you're talking about. Use it. I'm telling you, stop! I don't know what you're talking about. Fine. You want to see what happens so bad? Watch what happens when I cast a spell I don't know. Noelle casts Snowgrave, which is the official name for most people of this part of the tale of this route. 2,066 damage. What? What happened? There was so much snow, I couldn't see anything. I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna go home. This is the name of this route, part of the route known as Snowgrave, named for the attack the spell that Noel uses exactly once. It's hard to see into the ice, but it's clear. And with Noel leaving, we don't head this way to the castle as we did normally. We don't meet up with Ralsei and Susie, with Noel joining along. We follow a darker back route. Through a sewer. Ladder leading inside. Enter it. We climbed into the manhole. And climb out on the other side of the castle. Looks like we finally found the fountain. Yeah, but where the hell is Chris? Hey, Chris! Where the hell were you? We were searching everywhere for you. Even Susie was worried. No, I wasn't. Just, tell us if you're gonna... Huh? Hey, Chris, you okay? You look kinda... Oh, Chris, if you're hurt, Susie can heal you. Yeah, that's right. I'm a healing master now, Chris. I'm even better than Ralsei, so... If, you hurt yourself or something, or then... You could try doing a hug like I did earlier. Shut up and let's just go already. Yeah. Things aren't going to be the same. Huh? Isn't that... that guy from before? Why is there a statue of him? It's not a statue, Susie. Huh? You see, each dark fountain creates a different world. A world where its darkness reflect the will of its fountain. But though those darkness can exist in their own worlds, they might not belong if they go to another one. Uh-huh. So if we just bring him back to the castle town? Do we, have to do that? Yeah. Whatever. So yeah. It's a familiar looking statue. Things aren't quite as... Lone door frame. It's terrible. The butlers are all trapped in the cafe. Queen is nowhere to be found, and with no one to defend it, a strange force has taken over the mansion. Indeed. We can see these glitched drawings everywhere. This place is very different than what we knew before. It's locked. Whoa, you saucy little sponge, you! Don't barge in when the man is changing forms. Wait 1 second. Is that my esteemed customer? Thanks to you and that little Hochi Mama, I am living big. Soon I'll have everyone in this city eating right out of my... I sure hope no one seals the fountain around now. I sure hope. Kid, I'm busy becoming God. Go play Minecraft or whatever. It's not my job to be some kid's extra boss. Referencing the fact that Spamton was indeed the secret boss of the main route. Alright, and as you can see here, things have definitely taken a turn. Spamton has plastered their face all over. Alright. Let's take mouse wheel to goes for a spin. Yep. Wired is faster, huh? Yeah. I tend to prefer a wired mouse, but I've never been completely against wireless. Nice. Oh, here we go. Now they're starting to throw fireballs at us. Alright. I'm no cheater, it's just cheese. Yep, and now they're getting more aggressive. Okay. A cacophony of clicks. Alright. Yep. Alright. Go ahead for Rude Buster. And yeah. Nice. Alright. Almost there. Yep. And finish him off. Yep. Yep, but it's all closed off. Yep, closed off there. Peepees. Pippus. Yep. Oh, okay, they just explode, right? Okay. So, yeah. Just a room full of little explosive guys. So, much like the cheese... Oop. Alright, got rid of one. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'd suggest using the D-pad. Makes it a little easier. Okay, nope, dead end. Well, dead end, but it does mean I can go this way. Alright. Yeah. Because that's the upside is, can just work your way through. Oop. Okay, now we're getting into it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, just try and make your way through. Alright. Left. Pip is on a little wheels. And, okay. So we can go away from him. Okay. Oh no, even, I forgot Ralsei counts. Alright. 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 Okay, managed to get through. Once this comes back, then we can go. Alright. And the mech... okay, we will actually need to... Light candy... It's got crunch? How elegant. Okay. Alright. Yep, let's get rid of the tasks. Alright. Yep. And yep. Okay. Dare you touch my pretty kitty? Okay. Yeah, it's... Okay, they do warn you up or... Yeah. Okay. Alright. Nice. And a bad dog. Yep, she's pissed now. Rude Buster. Alright. And it goes, yep. Out of the way. Yep. Okay. Smells like wiring. Hang in there. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Yep. Yep. Outfits for the next year, she only has one outfit. And there she goes. Alright. And yeah. Up we go. Dodge, dodge. Bounce with them. Other way. Yep. Which way are they going for us? Nice. Alright. And that's the shortcut back to the first floor. And... well, I mean, we might as well. Okay. So... we're now to the point where we're getting stronger, but... the butlers are all trapped inside the cafe, thanks to rules. And Queen is nowhere to be found. Probably comforting the traumatized Noelle, who is likely just frozen Queen. So, go ahead and Rude Buster, and go ahead and Heal Prayer. Nice. Yep. Yep. Alright. Alright. Yeah, he's desperate to stay alive. Wire is clearly just desperate. Like, the attacks are coming more furious and faster. Just terrified. Yep, so we attack, Susie, Rude Busters. And we'll all say, go ahead and heal up. And there we go. Yep, we're getting stronger every day. Wonder... oh. And... yep, third floor. Can't go to the prison. Huh? Hey, it says this is Noelle's room. Chris, let's go and save her. And, teach her not to get in our way. Chris? Fine, I'll do it myself. Chris, don't you wonder how they're doing in there? I said, don't you wonder how Noelle and Susie are doing? No, Chris knows exactly. You're right, Chris. It's only been 30 seconds. I'll wait a minute first. Alright, let's go. Huh? What? Wait. We were supposed to... hey, let's go. Wait, Susie? What happened in there? What do you mean, what happened? In there, with Noelle. Nothing. Nothing? Nothing at all. Just told her everything is a dream. Now she's feeling better. Anything else? No, and let's go. I'll tell you later, Chris. Hey! Oh, well, as long as Susie's happy, right? Yeah. Noelle accepted it as a dream so readily because she feels guilt. And the idea that it's a dream is so pleasant. The idea that no matter what, Birdley isn't. She didn't do that to arguably her closest friend. All right. Yep. All right. Nice and easy dodging. And this is where we would fight Queen normally, but nothing here. Instead, the night, the roaring night. Today it deigned to create this world, reaching its long hand to the sky. It's coursed its will into its blade, and made, thrusting the fountain from the earth. Unfortunately, the world they created is trapped within the confines of the library. If only we had a way to make more darkness, we might be able to cover the whole world. That is when I realized this power of will, this power of determination. Is this not something that all Lightners possess? If one was simply determined enough, could not anyone make a dark fountain? So then, if the night has taken its leave, then I will simply make a new one. But here I am, still empty-handed in my quest. Noelle is in no condition to assist me now. She must rest. And Bird Boy, I searched for him for ages, but my sensors cannot detect him anywhere. Must be thermal sensors. How thoughtful you two have come to help me. Chris, Susie, which one of you wants to be the new knight? Get out of our way. Noelle needs to wake up. Wake? No, she has already awakened too much. Let her close her eyes and sleep away into a darker, darker dream. Now, which one of you wants to help me cover this world in darkness? Queen, why? Why do you want to unleash the roaring so much? What is that? The roaring? Yeah, what is that? What is that? If too much darkness is released, Titans will emerge from the fountain and destroy everything. All Darkners will turn into statues, and all Lightners will be lost to eternal chaos. Holy sackets, are you serious? You really didn't know that? No. Well, my plans are shot. My one idea to help Noelle failed. Go ahead, Chris, seal the fountain. I will not stay in your way any longer. Which is not that different from what happens in the peaceful route. Right, Chris, the fountain's right over there. That's the thing. That happens in the peaceful route all the same. It is only because Ralsei keeps quiet that it happens. Hey, wait. You don't have to. I mean, it doesn't have to be goodbye, you know. Error? I have no idea what you're talking about. Bro on her friggin' mask. I love it. We we have our own dark world. You can stay there, you know. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll even get to meet Noelle again? Really? Maybe. Fatal exception, sweet in oh hell yeah.exe. Susie, I knew you were a nice girl. Hey, I'm just... Chris, go seal the fountain. I'm gonna go see Noelle before you do. Chris, I'll tell Queen about her town. Chris, I look forward to being your wacky roommate. Alright. So, and the vending machine. Pre-fountain refreshments. One bagel is 120. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna need it. That's why the game's giving them to you. Alright. Here we go. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Not! Let me say thanks. Thanks to your total jackass stunts, I have become Neo. And now it's my mansion, my city, my world. So why are you stealing the fountain, to fuck me over right at the good part? What are you, a game show host? Holy shit, that really is just a call out for Chapter 3. Holy shit. What is the history between... Okay, just piecing it together. Spampton here has to represent, like, the commercials, right? The really cheap crap commercials. And, you know, the fights with... Honestly, it almost pieces together as if Asgore was basically scammed out of money until Toriel put her foot down and said no more. Kicked him out and kept the kids. And Asgore ever since has been trying to make the scam work. Nah, kid, forget it. But that's what it feels like. Kid, forget it. I'm an honest man. I'll let you pay your way out of this one. Pay with your rapidly shrinking life. Alright, let's do this. It's time to be a big shot. Spampton Neo. Alright. For now, let's just keep hitting him. I remember when you were just a lost little sponge, sleeping at the bottom of a dumpster. Oh right, I forgot. We switched yellow, so... Yeah. Hold and release. Right, hold and release. Okay. CD bagel. Alright. I gave you everything I had. My life advice. I told you 4 left and you asked for buy or don't buy. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Then turns to the audience and laughs. Alright. Alright. I gave you my commemorative ring for the price of my favorite ring. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. So it'd be back in I assume then it was 1997 when Chris and when the fight and everything happened with Asgore and Toriel. So it's been years at this point. Go ahead and Choco Diamond. Okay. And this is how you repay me, by treating me like DLC? What? What, are you serious? It's for you. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Managed to get that? Got it. Okay. Spamton begs to the audience. Spamton prays to the audience. Alright. No, I get it. It's you and that Hochi Mama. You've been making, haven't you? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Push him back, push him back, push him back. God damn it. There is no audience. There hasn't been for a long time. You've been making, hyperlink blocked, and now that you have your own supply, you don't need me. Yep, okay. Yeah, just... Yep. Okay. Ooh, this is rough. I was too trusting, too honest. I've always been a man of the peepees, pippus, a real pippus person. Yeah, just endure. Do what damage you can, but just endure. That's the best I can do for right now. Yeah. Yep. Alright, because we are doing damage to him. Little bits here and there, but we are doing damage. Alright. Should have known you abused my ring for evil. Oh, right, that's why I sold it to you. Yep, okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. God, this is rough. Yeah, this is a rough fight. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright. Yep. Okay. So maybe we stick to defending first. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Okay. X-Slash. Okay. Try it. Okay, that's pretty good damage. Alright. Yep. Yep. One shot. One. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yep. Just offset. Yep. Alright. Yep. There we go. Okay. Alright. It's for you. Yep. 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 Ow. God damn it. I suck at this so much. I knew that's why I did this harder route the second. I was hoping I'd get a little better. Alright. Yeah, I suck at this. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yep. Alright. X slash. Alright. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay. Good gods. Alright. Yep. 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 There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. So Pip is it better to do... Nah, because the problem is they bounce fast. Yeah, they bounce faster. Okay, so yeah, you need to charge shot them. Okay, you have to charge shot them. You can't rapid fire. Alright. Oh, this is rough. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yep. Yeah, like Undertale, this game punishes you for being a dick. You have to fight the super boss. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Okay, so charge shots are obviously preferable. Alright. Yeah. Yep. Because the trick is he doesn't shoot until the heart's fully extended, so... There we go. Okay. X slash. Alright. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Wait till they go, they bounce. Okay. Because when they bounce... Okay. There is no audience. Okay, Choco Diamond. Okay. Okay. Yep. 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 Okay. God, that hurt. Alright. Okay. Yep. Yep. Ah! Yeah, I suck at this. Well, I made sure to do the main story before I got into this because I knew it was going to be like this. I'm not good with this stuff. Alright. Alright. Yep. Okay. Higher attack and defense anywhere else. The smooth taste. Okay. Yep. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and heal. Alright. Yep. There we go. Okay. Yep. Too soon. Okay. Go ahead. Next slash. Alright. Okay, so wait till the Pip. So then, it might be better to be more defensive with the Pippus. Wait till there's one about to enter. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that might... Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. God, that hurts so much. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yep. Honestly, between them, I'm getting, I'm getting too aggressive on it. That's the problem. Like, I'm focusing so much on trying to do damage, I'm not evading shots. Alright. And it's not like a revivement will make a difference. Alright. 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 Yeah. Yep. Alright. Because... Yeah, no mercy option. Alright. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright. Yeah, now the Peepus, this one is the attack that I'm... Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay, managed to do it that time. Alright. Now, okay. Yeah. Yep. Focus on dodging. Okay. CD Bagel. Okay. Focus on... Yeah, dodge that. Dodge that. Dodge that. Yeah. Okay. I was too trusting. Yeah. Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay. Alright. Ring for evil. Alright, that's why I sold it to you. Yep. Yeah. Yep. God! I was trying to move forward. Then the world was covered in darkness. Alright, so I'm going to call it here for right now, just because I got to start getting ready for work. But I wanted to say thank you all. I don't know how far. I'll try some practice runs, but I'm not going to give any guarantees. But I did want to at least try to show off what Deltarune alters when you change. I may have to just look it up and have someone else play. So we may have to do that for a reaction. I'll consider doing that, because I'll be perfectly honest, I'm not good at this. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, your deity of heresy, sincerity, and lies. So, I thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.